Hello, beautiful family. God bless you. Welcome to your devotional number 15 of the enemies of your faith. Today, I want to talk to you about when we are ungrateful. I guess it's ungratefulness. I hope I have the right word in English. Ungratefulness, in my opinion, happens when we forget. When we forget what God has done for us. When we forget the goodness of God shown to us through other people, through miracles, through things He did in the past for us. The people of Israel would constantly fall into sin of complaining because they would focus on something they did not have, and they would forget what God had already done. One of the ways that you can keep your faith alive is through gratitude. You keep your faith alive because you constantly remember. You know, the Bible says, remember not the former things. And that's talking about the things that would bring you fear or bring you a bad memory or make you want to go back to yesterday. But here we're talking about remembering the victories, like Psalm 103 that says, forget not His benefits. That's something we don't forget. Dr. Murdoch would tell us that we must pre-play the future victories after we replayed past victories. So you think of the goodness of God. You remember the miracles, the healings, the restoration, the time He provided for your bills, the time He provided for your projects, and you start to thank Him. And as that contentment returns to your heart, you also begin to live in this peace, knowing He will do it again. But the enemy of your faith, being ungrateful, you not only forgot, but now you're blind. You are blinded by your problem, by your circumstance, and you start to act like God was not a good God. And you start to fear, and you start to wonder, and you forget the history that you have with Him, the history of miracles. Let me read to you Colossians chapter 3, verse 15. Let the peace of God rule in your hearts, to which also ye are called in one body, and be ye thankful. How do I become thankful again? Take a moment today. Before you go, after watching this video, just go sit for 5 minutes somewhere. And just think at least of 5 things God has done for you. If you are struggling in your marriage, just take a few minutes and think about at least 5 things that you admire about your marriage, about your spouse. If you are, the only thing you see about your kids is how bad they're doing right now, go back, go sit down and just remember their greatness. Remember what God promised you about them. You're struggling with your finances, go sit down and just remember. How many times has God pulled you through? And then take 5 minutes and just thank Him. Thank Him for His goodness. Thank Him because He's faithful. Thank Him because He's Jehovah Jireh. Thank Him because He's Jehovah Rapha, your healer. Thank Him because He's your peace. Just thank Him right there where you are. You are not alone, and you're not in the hands of others. Your future is not in the hands of people. And just thank Him right there where you are. And then start imagining how God will come through for you. Unthankfulness is a sin. Unthankfulness births other sins that are horrible. It keeps you in a state of complaining. And of course, you lose all the favor from God. So today, if you want to restore gratitude, you will change your attitude. That's the only way. You change your attitude by restoring gratitude. Thank you for listening, family. And if you would like to sow a seed, you can by going through PayPal or Zelle. The email is pastoranna@wisdomforwinningchurch.tv, or you can sow through Cash App, Wisdom #4 Winning. Thank you for listening, family. Have a blessed day.